it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off a field, no hedging, just shooting. I die for my...
It's week 6 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He comes in third in the league in passing touchdowns. It's the Eagles and the Browns, and it's coming up next.
Now from the so-called City Beautiful and home to the Madden Studios, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. Out come the Eagles for the first time, and the man in charge at quarterback in his 5th year now, Jalen Hurts.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Complete, it's Dotson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. His throw incomplete. The Eagles are 3-1 here through the first 4 games. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. Dotson in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. If you look at this Browns defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard. but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Watson now to throw. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Ford. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. Back to throw, Watson. And it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On the ground, it's Ford. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 21. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
He's got Njoku over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, here's Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's Ford. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Again, it's Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. With a second and just a few inches left. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And there were a lot of people who were surprised when Barkley made the decision to sign with the Eagles this offseason. He adds another dynamic layer to an already stacked offense, and he's quickly making his presence felt as he picks up a nice first down here.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 29 yards. And the Eagles are able to move back in front. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. 2nd down and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. But they'll send Judy in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Hurts. Flushed out right. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Again, they turn to fourth. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the gun on third, Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Here's Hurts to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Up the middle with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. 2nd and 10. At the 43-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. Dotson in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and Look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. This is Ford. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. They run with Ford. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. They're going to look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And they do finally get him at the 12. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Forced out to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, a 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Watson. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To throw is Watson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Out of the gun, Watson. He finds his man, complete. It's 4th. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now Watson. Touchdown! Amari Cooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Hopkins. The lead is down to 2. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses have been their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So we have reached halftime here at 8. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Gonna need something special here on third and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Looking to throw. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 26.
He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Play action, here's Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Watson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Elijah Moore
from 10 yards out.
And the Browns have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Devontae Smith,
63 yards.
And the Eagles have answered back with a third quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back. And fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the one. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches, and the two-point attempt is turned aside.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Watson, off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback.
Watson. And the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It'll be a sack and a loss of... But more importantly, it brings up fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
They go play action with Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right.
Goes right back to Smith again.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Hurts. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. The kick by Elliott is good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson to the left side, incomplete for Amari Cooper. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll run on first down. 4.
Down to the 42, second down. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 8.
Back to throw, Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
Back to throw.
This will be caught. Judy.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. On 1st down, it's Ford. And out of bounds right around the 20.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 20, here's 2nd and a couple.
Watson now to throw. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now it's Watson.
That's caught left side by Judy.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. From the gun on 3rd, Watson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here we go on 4th down. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ford. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Foreman is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with the touchdown run to take the lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice derby.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Here's Watson.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Up the middle they go. Ford. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Try to take this home. They'll run. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ford. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a handoff up the middle. Ford. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Watson. And he will have a Browns 1st down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Browns, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our